Hey, it's Nessa Spitfire here, and I'm with
You're
Rick
cutting my
O
hair
Kane. Rick O Kane, 3-time kickboxing champ, also my amateur coach. That's how I got my 11 wins in 1 year. But yeah, so we're gonna teach you guys some boxing. What are we gonna teach them today?
Okay, what I'm going to teach you is what a lot of people really need. Real, detailed, proper form and work on your basics. Basic boxing form and how to drill it and how to be fully aware of where every part of your body needs to be when you're doing a technique. So how do you know you're in your proper stance for boxing? Well, you want to sit like first of all, like you're sitting on a horse. Then you slide one leg back so your knees are a little open. You don't want your knees in. I don't want to be too narrow. I don't want to be too wide. I want to be just right. So it's easy for me to move forward, back, right, left. So if I move forward, front foot moves first. Step, drag, step, drag. If I move backward, the back foot moves first. Step, drag, step, drag. If I go to the left, left foot moves first. If I go to the right, right foot moves first. Forward, back, left, right.
And what
How
about
to practice the jab. So most people, the long jab. The jab is the longest punch, first of all. So it's the one that can reach out the furthest. So you want to stand kind of sideways a little more in a straight line with your feet when you're doing the long jab. You can also be circling while you're doing the long jab because you're trying to keep a good distance away from your opponent, so you're trying to really stretch that jab out, pop, and make it hard for your opponent to counterpunch you. You snap it out, come back. Snap it, block. Snap, block. Snap, block. So that's the long jab. Then you get a little closer to your opponent, you settle down your feet, and now there's a closer jab right here. It's like mid-range. Short jab, and then you get in close. Or I'll jab and slip to get inside to do other punches. Jab, slip, boom, boom. Jab, slip. That's mid-range. And then even really close, right here, you learn how to throw power jab super close. So I'm here, I cock the shoulder back, power jab, power right. So you have short, middle, and long range punches. You have short, middle, and long range punches you can do. Real short, short jab, mid-range punches, right here, and then long range punch.
how about the two? How do you throw the cross?
Okay, to throw the 1-2. Okay, the footwork is important. If I'm starting from a long range position, my furthest distance away, if I'm just doing the jab, I'm stepping straight forward. My feet are in a pretty straight line because I got to be able to stretch and lean forward and make the most out of my reach. So you're going to be kind of long with your hands straight. So that straight punch is going to set up the 2. This is the 1. And the 1-2, I'm going to step out a little bit on the 1, and then out a little bit with my right foot on the 2. So I become a little wider right here. So I go from 1, 1, 2. Okay? I want to bring my whole right side of my body with this punch as I turn. It turns as one unit. My knee, that's why I want to, in my stance, I want to have my knee turned out. I don't want to start like this, because then I'm not getting my leg into the punch. If my knee's turned out, now I'm getting my leg into it as well. 1, 2. So right here, this leg is going to come with it. Doesn't come too far like this, just here. Some people even do this. They don't even turn the right leg over that much because it allows for the left hook to come back quickly. So if I don't turn too far with this side, then I can come back quicker with the left hook. So I'll do this, do a short. This is the short right, and then I come back quicker with the left hook. It enables me to go, but if I go the power right, I'm going to turn my hip more and drive it deep. up. That's a deep right hand right there. And I'm coming up, dropping down, lean my head over. You'll come up. Short right, short, long. Short, long right. All right, so the first thing you want to be able to do is know where all of your body placement's supposed to be on your form. So first of all, I want a little bit of a low stance, knees kind of wide, sit low. When you're close to your opponent, you want to get wider and lower because you're going to be wrestling and knocking each other off balance. If you're further away, you can stand up a little straighter and just throw the long punches. But okay, so to work more for like power punching, I'm going to get a little closer, sit down low, I'm closer to my opponent, and then we're going to work through the basic punches. So when you throw the jab, I want to just bring your shoulder up and your chin down at the same time when you punch. You don't want to punch like this with your head up above your shoulder because your opponent can counter punch over that. But you want to make it hard for your opponent to reach your chin. So when you jab, you bring your chin down, touch your cheekbone to your shoulder, touch this hand to your cheekbone, and touch your elbow to your body. So as you punch, pull it in. So this is for the jab. Then you want to be able to take the front foot, step in and slide back. Step, slide back. Step, step. Okay, so from the jab, then I'm going to step, and then I'm going to drag the right foot. So both feet need to come forward about 6 inches. So I'm going to go 1, 2, then I got to step back the same amount. 1, 2, right. So left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. So standing in place, this is the jab. Okay, on the right cross, what you want to do is line up your wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle like it's all touching a wall right here. So everything is straight. My whole right hand, everything's in a straight line. Knee, hip, elbow, shoulder, and wrist in a straight line with my heel straight up. You don't want to be like this. You want the heel straight up. Okay, so from the right cross, I bring this foot flat to the left hook. 1, 2, bring the foot flat, this foot comes up. Okay, so you want to go from here for the hook to horizontal and twist the wrist. Right here, there's your hook. 1, 2, and come out a little bit and loop it in. 1, 2, 3. So there's your basic 1, 2, 3 fundamentals and your basic stance.